Ireland. When I first started, I didn't know about how to perform, and I got this offer to open for one of the most famous bands in the world in Dublin. And I wanted to do a good job, so I brought 5 guitars and a keyboard, and there wasn't any room in the suitcase for much in the way of clothes. Well, I got to Dublin, and I got out of the cab, and it was pouring rain, and someone rode by and just soaked me all the way up to here, and I was covered in mud. And went up to the room to get the spare pair of pants, and it turns out that I'm a thrift store guy, and I did not notice that they were women's pants, and they were white bell-bottoms, and they came up to about here. So, but that's all I had to wear, so that's what I had to wear. So I went out on the stage, and guy in the front row shouted, "Oh God, it's Garth Brooks and Drag!" And I thought it was funny, so I started jawing with him, and we went back and forth, and then I had to play my songs, so that's the setup for this. And the other one is, has anybody seen the movie Once?
Yeah.
Okay, so the what's the guy's name that's the star of it? Glenn something, right?
Yeah.
All right, he makes an appearance in this song. Well, it's a Saturday night, and I'm in Ireland. It's just past 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. What with them jokers downstairs singing loud and off key, and that brawl that's breaking out down the street. This cheap Dublin hotel, it had an odd welcome smell, like some fine cigarette just freshly lit. But beyond the lobby and up the back stairwell comes the telltale aroma of stale beer and piss. Over here, over there, distant voices in the air. We're all stumbling blind on a wing and a prayer. This Saturday night here in Ireland, hello Dublin, we shake hands again. A pretty girl named O'Crone, she goes passing alone. She's bemoaning how her fiancé has ditched her. Now she's begging this busker to loan her the bus fare back to Sligo in hopes an old ex might forgive her. But this busker, he's a pro, so on he intones, not skipping a beat till off she clops down cobblestone streets. The questions are many, as less so with the answers, 'cause from this distance I could swear that busker is Glenn Hansard. And it was. Over here, over there, there's a shout, there's a prayer. There's a fight, there's a flirt, there's a poem in the dirt. There's blood in the mud and such magic above this Saturday night in Ireland. Hello Dublin, we shake hands again. Now how I came to be here in the land of Tralee is what management described as my big Irish break. But that opening set for the band Simple Minds at first glance looked to be a colossal mistake. How them Simple Minds fans, they jeered and they hissed when I first appeared, toting that banjo with me. But by 3 songs in, the same furious crowd, hell, they were all singing along, shouting, "Play us another one, Jimmy!" Over here, over there, there's a shout, there's a prayer. There's a fight, there's a flirt, there's a poem in the dirt. There's blood in the mud and such magic above this Saturday night in Ireland. Hello Dublin, we shake hands again. Well, with the success of my show, I decided I'd go grab me some fast food down on the main drag. There, this big mean drunk, he was hassling customers, and when he saw me, he howled out, Are you a cowboy or a fag? So me feeling my oats real politely, I spoke, suggesting that he go fuck his mother. The man coughed twice, then real nice told the teenage cashier, I'll be buying this good man his dinner. And he did. He paid for my meal and we parted as friends. And into the night I sailed, thinking how real and how right this Dublin air feels, so alive and so bright, as the air always feels when a soul falls in love with a place that's so real. Hell, it's almost surreal, and that's just how the air feels this Saturday night here in Dublin, Ireland, where I will not sleep tonight. Though fools are aplenty, still saints can be found. Though our troubles are many, still blessings abound. Here's the wink, here's the frown, here we dance round and round this Saturday night in Ireland. Hello Dublin, we shake hands again, and it's so good to be back among friends.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for coming out. Jim Lauderdale coming up next. Get ready to be entertained. I'll be out there in that lobby place selling CDs, and I have copies of my books and all that stuff. Thank you so much, and thanks to Troy and everybody, and Clay and everybody for having me.